Ankle, PAIL, and rails. So in this side view, what we're working on here is an ankle dorsiflexion range of motion, which is essentially how far, can my lower leg bone translate over my foot, or in even a simpler way, how far can my knee go over my toe while keeping my heel flat. So right here, I have my heel floated as I'm pushing my toes into the ground, and then I'll rock back, and I'm going to pull my toes toward the ceiling as high as possible. And here I'm holding it for roughly 10 seconds. So I'm getting the muscles in the front of my shin in this position, and then I'll rock back forward and use the box here to pull myself down to create a stretch into my calf. Hold that for roughly 10 seconds, and then I'll push through my toes again, and you'll see the heel pop up just right there. Now I'm getting the muscles on the back side of my ankle. So essentially this is a way for us to load muscles on the back side of the ankle and the front side of the ankle, and then kind of push into that stretch. If you don't have as much hip flexion range of motion, like a high box like this, if this is irritable, you can simply just use like a bench or a chair, but preferably something with a firm surface so you can pull and leverage yourself into whatever surface that you're on to get more of a stretch or to increase the range of motion. And then moving on to the front view here, we're working on some different motions of the foot. So that last view, we were working on just what we call our ankle joint. In this view, we're working on muscles of the forefoot, or excuse me, joints of the forefoot, and a dorsiflexed or kind of like an ankle loaded position. So what you'll notice is I'm taking my hand here to kind of pull my pinky toe up to try to get that lateral side or the outside of my foot off the bench. And then I'm doing the same thing here with the inside. So I'm literally rolling my foot through supination and pronation, supination and pronation. I'm trying to drive that big toe into the box there to get like an arch on in my foot. And then I'm trying to relax and roll my foot down to get my pinky toe off the surface to get more of a pronation. And like I said, I'm driving that knee over my toe, so my ankle joint is relatively locked up, and I'm in a dorsiflex position with some weight through my foot, and I'm just simply working on moving through pronation and supination, pronation and supination. And typically, with a lot of these pails and rails, we're going to hold each one of these for 10 seconds in each direction, and that 10-second hold in each direction is going to make up one rep that we will then do for subsequent reps and sets.